This episode of Cook Club with Janet Keeler is brought to you by Williams-Sonoma.
Hi, I'm Janet Keeler, the food editor of the Tampa Bay Times. Welcome to this episode of Cook Club. Today we're going to be making gooey caramel apple cake with a caramel topping, perfect for fall entertaining. The recipe calls for tart apples, and to me that's a Granny Smith. If you want to use a red apple, go for Rome or Gala. Stay away from the McIntosh, which is too soft and will fall apart in the baking. After you core the apples, chop them roughly. The dices don't have to look perfect, but you do want them about the same size so they cook at the same rate. Pack the brown sugar tightly. The molasses in it makes it fluffier than regular white sugar, and that's why you want to pack it so it'll be sweet enough. Use baking powder, not baking soda in this recipe. They're not the same thing. The caramel topping is made simply on the stove. To add the vanilla, remove the hot mixture from the heat and stir it in. You do this because the flavoring has alcohol in it and you don't want to cause a fire. When the cake is done, remove from the oven and poke holes in it while it's hot. This will allow the caramel topping to seep in. Some people do this with a fork, but I like to use a chopstick for bigger holes. Pour the warm caramel evenly over the cake and watch it disappear into those holes. I was lucky enough to get this one very square piece from the pan. This cake is really more like bread pudding, very moist. It might be tough to cut like a traditional cake. Don't be afraid to scoop it out with a spoon. Serve with whipped cream. For Tampa Bay Times and Cook Club, I'm Janet Keeler.